We'd like to take a minute to thank our pals over at iZotope, makers of software and plugins for audio repair, mixing, and mastering. The new gold standard of audio repair, iZotope RX11, is coming in May. Buy RX10 now on sale and get RX11 absolutely free when it's released. We use iZotope products here at the High Gain. It's an important part of how we've been able to bottle pure podcast gold week after week. High Gain listeners get 10% off using the promo code FRET10. That's FRET10. That's all at iZotope.com. IZOTOPE.com. John here, and we've got a new sponsor, DistroKid. Now that you've finished your latest Pirate Math Sponge Core Twitch trek, it's time to get it out there so everyone can hear it. DistroKid helps musicians get their music on all the major streaming platforms, and artists keep 100% of their royalties. And because you're a High Gain listener, you get 30% off. Just go to distrokid.com/VIP/highgain. That's distrokid.com/VIP/highgain. And now DistroKid has an app. The DistroKid app is available for iOS and Android. You can download it at distrokid.com/app or in the app and Play stores.
Oh, hey, it's me, Edward Allen Peterson.
Hi, Ed, it's me, John.
John, how are you?
I'm well.
Great.
And yourself?
I'm doing good. I don't know when this is coming out, so I think everything's okay. I don't know. I think everything's fine.
That's right.
Yeah, I think everything's okay.
As we record this,
Yeah.
it is 2 days before election 2024.
Who knows? I've got a coin in my pocket. Yeah. We could flip it, you know.
Or we could just pretend it's the future times. Oh, yeah, that's what I thought was going to happen.
Totally.
It totally was what I thought.
Yeah. Whew. But yeah, it's the High Gain Podcast, and we talk about guitars, only guitars.
In beautiful West Seattle, yes,
Beautiful West Seattle. It's lovely out, even for a November.
Yeah, did you set all your clocks back?
That just sort of happens, right? With the artificial intelligences and whatnot. I woke up this morning, and I was up and out of bed at like 7:30 or something, and like, man, I'm up early. I went and saw the last night.
Was that good?
Yeah, it was really fun. They did 2 sets. They did the new album, little intermission, and then just bangers, like all the old bangers.
That's great.
You know, lots of the olds. You know, early boomer and then late Gen Xer. I was amongst my people, whether I liked it or not, verging on geriatric crowd.
That's cool.
Yeah, exactly. It's fine. It's fine.
People of our generation, they still have shit going on. There's a new Pixies album out. I would like to tell you, Ed.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
I watched a Rick Beato video.
Uh-huh.
You know, it's a clickbaity YouTube-y title of like, people are going to hate this or whatever.
Yeah.
He totally made the argument that all of your greatest art is done by the time you're 30. There are counterpoints. Tom Petty, Johnny Cash. He tries to rationalize why he thinks this is. And some of it is that you are more improvisational as you're younger and you apply more boxes later in life, which limits the creativity. I'm not saying I agree with it.
Yeah.
He made an argument, maybe a compelling argument.
That was a big one when I was in art school. And I think it got us all sort of fretting when there was no need to fret.
Yeah.
Just like the whole starving artist thing. You don't need to be a starving artist to make art or good art.
Yeah, sure.
This is a Gibson Victory guitar.
It's green.
Iguana Burst.
I'm going to come out of the gate with just a thing here.
Yes.
I feel like I should absolutely hate it. I feel like this ticks so many buttons of things I don't like. but I think I kind of like it.
I kind of like it too.
So I'm ready to be convinced. I'm ready to throw a big firm deny at this thing, except right now I don't think I can. Not yet.
Hey, now turn back the clock. If you don't turn back the time, you will show up late and I'm waiting.
Beverages.
Beverages.
Pretty good. I like the mic thing you got going on. What was that?
That is a vocoder.
In pedal form or something?
Yeah, it's a Boss vocoder, and I have
Okay.
a microphone plugged into the side of it.
Uh-huh. Do you have it just at the most extreme setting?
Yes, I do. Hey.
Okay. Always vocoder.
What are you drinking today?
I got coffee in a crow mug.
Coffee in a crow mug.
Yep. And I'm going to fire up this Huel.
Oh,
This one's just straight up vanilla. Just,
straight vanilla.
yeah. What about you?
I too have coffee. I also have an Athletic Brewing Company Downwinder Ghosts.
Yeah.
Notes of lime leaf and coriander nuanced with salt. I don't know what a ghost is to begin with, so I don't have a frame of
I
reference.
looked it up, and now I need to look it up again.
I can taste the saltiness. That's cool.
Ghost originated in Goslar, Germany over 1,000 years ago. It's made with at least 50% malted wheat, malted barley, coriander, and salty water.
Huh.
Ghost is light-bodied, fruity, and has a relatively low alcohol content. This is non-alcoholic, of course.
All the things you just said, yeah, I would say this tastes like that.
Ghost is exempt from German purity laws. Whenever I read that, I just cringe.
It's probably a good thing.
I cringe. And it's totally that deal where it's like,
Yeah.
their beer has to be
Aryan.
not that, but that's totally the vibe. The top deck dot inlays I'm into. 6 on a side I'm into. Green. I'm into green as a color.
Yeah.
This is a burst, so I'm a little less into the burstiness of it.
There are 2 bursts, and these bursts have AA tops on them.
Yeah, that I'm not into either.
Those 2 bursts are this iguana burst and a translucent ebony burst.
Oh, that might be nice.
I should say you're going to pay more for that.
For the ebony?
And the iguana burst.
Oh, I see.
Because they put a nicer piece of wood on the top. Whereas the solid colors, they don't have to pay that kind of attention.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And the solid colors are really cool.
What do they got?
Dark green satin, which
Okay.
is so dark, I had difficulty photographing it.
Oh,
Gold mist satin and dark walnut satin.
yep.
This Victory is, in fact, a reissue of a pre-existing guitar that flamed out
What year was that?
1981. By 83, 84, somewhere in there, it was gone, and not many had even sold.
Okay.
So I thought I would tell you what was behind that.
Oh,
Yeah, it was the Norland era, and, Gibson was trying all kinds of different stuff.
I love the Norland era guitars.
So they went to the R&D department.
Sure.
Hey, you guys need to think of something.
Mm-hmm.
By committee,
Is that the same crew that made the RD?
that might have been a committee thing, too.
Yeah.
Okay.
They make some fucking weird shit. They're the younger crew. They're more improvisational. They're
Yeah.
still working
That's
in
right.
that mind space.
That's right.
Where the old fuddy-duddies are like, make it like a Les Paul.
Yeah,
And the kids,
good point.
the kids are all, your box, fuck your box. A lot of cool stuff. The Sonics.
It was American, the original, made in Kalamazoo.
This is American, yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
It was part of the Gibson Victory series. They also made the Victory bass. I think that fared better than the original Victory guitars.
Mm-hmm.
The model number was MV2. MV. What's that stand for, Ed?
MAGA Victory?
Multi-voice.
Multi-voice.
This
Okay.
is the Victory multi-voice. They left the MV2 part out. This new one is just Victory. Essentially, they were trying to compete with Fender.
Yeah, this looks like a Fender. I mean, it's vaguely Stratty. It's a little offset, and it's 6 on a side. It's got a lot of stuff that Gibsons do not
It's
have.
got the Explorer headstock.
Yep.
This new one. The old one had a wacky headstock that was, let's say, Explorer-esque.
More pointy.
Odd. It angled like an Explorer headstock, but then had like a little droopy thing at the end.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's bad.
This guitar is made out of mahogany. The original was maple. Hard rock maple body, maple neck. Set neck. This is a set neck also. They had really funny ad copy. See if you agree or disagree. The Victory MV2 is designed primarily for the discerning country player.
Oh, really?
The MV2 produces with unerring accuracy those electric guitar voices that make up the very essence of country music.
Really?
From, quote, down home to sophisticated crossover, quote, pop country, the Victory MV2 is your guitar.
Huh. That is not the market I would have thought they were going after with this guitar at all. Thinking outside the box,
Yes.
these guys. Super strat body and 2 humbuckers for the country player? Not exactly.
Well,
But, you know, I'm closer to 60 than 30. And these kids that were making this thing, they had the big brain thing going on.
yeah.
Where I got the little old man brain. It's shrinking up on
Yeah,
me.
the shrink brain.
Yes.
I'm clean now, so we can walk through this a tad bit.
Okay.
Shall we go bridgy? Yeah, maybe a little.
I mean,
Would this help? Split that coil? Yeah? No?
yeah.
Now I'm splitting both humbuckers, so
Okay.
now this is essentially single coil. I can hear that.
It's not that I don't hear it when you do it. I don't know. None of this screams country to me.
If I put that neck back in humbucker, then it's like tele-custom, right? Yeah.
Sure.
All right, let's see how necky this thing gets. Pretty necky.
Pretty necky.
Back in the middle. So this is 2 humbuckers. Pull both these up. 2 single coils. 2 humbuckers. I can hear the difference.
Yeah.
I've got a nit to pick, Ed.
Oh, no.
These knobs are kind of like skirted.
I've been watching you struggle to pull them in and out.
I'm having a hell of a time pulling these things up and down. They should be push-push.
Yep.
The original had a little toggle switch for splitting the coils. I think I would have appreciated that more.
Yeah.
And I think I like the single coil sound.
Yeah. I think we kind of gravitate towards the more single coily sound.
Let's put a little
in general
of that 81 back on. Let's see what that does in single coil land. Let's go back to humbucker. Hey, you can hear it when you do it.
Yeah, for sure.
That was their idea of the multi-voice.
Yeah, I'm not into it. You know, maybe I'm dismissive. The way I was just like, I'm not into that.
It's the shrink brain.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It gets me week in and week out, and it's just getting worse and worse. I guess here's the thing with a guitar like this. It's a USA made. It's got the AA top. It's probably a somewhat expensive guitar.
It's $2,500.
Yeah, I can see that. I guess the thing is, I want one guitar and one guitar only. And I want humbuckers, but I also want single coils, but I don't want two guitars. I only want one guitar. Maybe this is your guy.
Right.
You could get a lot of diversity in one guitar with this guitar. And I think I'm just like, well, that's dumb. Why don't you just buy 8 guitars? Well,
Right. Yeah.
yeah, right. Like maybe most people can't just buy 8 guitars, or they're not so old like us where their brains have shrunk down.
Yes.
And they have a huge guitar collection to compensate.
Yeah. I'm just operating between the constraints of nap times.
You and Sleepy Joe are taking naps together.
Uh-huh.
That's good. Oh, man. The time machine.
That was you running away
Right.
after politely paying for the window and the guitar.
Right.
Yeah.
Time machine smash and grab.
In 1981,
We go back in time.
they have come out with,
The perfect country guitar.
yeah,
Yep.
what are you going to pay the man for this thing?
You know, they had that multi-voice technology. I bet it was kind of expensive. I'm going to say it was $899.
You know, as time goes by, you do get better at this, Ed.
Do I?
$790. I know. You like to think of percentages. I like to think of, is he in the neighborhood?
Yeah, I was in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, how much do you think that is today?
$2,500?
$2,800.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. I did not look up how much the old ones are going for in reverb.
I want to say 15. Real bad deal. You're losing money.
Wow.
You're putting fuel in the time machine. You're going back in time. You're stealing one of these. You lost money. You know, how's that feel? Bad.
I can hear my brain shrinking.
Right. I like this guitar a whole lot better with the idea that there's no splitting the coils. It's just a beefy 2 humbucker rock machine meant to be a shreddy boy, because that's what it looks like. It looks like their early take on a shredder.
I'm sure they were trying to slip into that category a little bit.
By marketing to country players?
Yeah.
See, the big brains on the Gibson guys, this is where their galaxy brain kicks in.
We need a country machine. Right, superstrat. That's what I heard.
2 humbuckers.
Yeah.
Perfect.
This example has an ebony fretboard, which is nice.
You love it.
This is also a set neck.
Yep.
So it's going to feel differently as you play it.
Sure. You really want to sell one of these to Roy Clark, and Roy Clark is not playing this thing.
He's not playing anything.
Oh, no. 24 frets. That's cool.
Yeah. Woo. These are 80s tribute humbuckers.
Yeah.
The originals were called Velvet Bricks.
The Velvet Bricks, acoustic duo covering all-time hits from different genres. 77 followers on Instagram. No, 78 followers. High gain listeners, if you could go out there and look up the Velvet Bricks on Instagram and give them a follow.
Yeah.
We'd like to get this over 100 by next week.
Yeah.
Maybe start leaving some comments. They look like they're a lovely couple. They have pictures of themselves hugging each other out of Sunrise Beach, Missouri. Oh, it looks like they're playing this acoustic show, and the crowd,
Yeah.
they are on their feet, maybe a little older than the crowd.
Oh,
So that's cool, though.
Velvet Bricks.
Do you think they're named specifically after the Gibson pickup?
Definitely.
Oh, they played at Chico's Restaurant March 6th, 2020. Wonder if that show got canceled.
Oh,
That's the day we locked down. The Velvet Bricks on Instagram. Give them a follow.
yeah, we're big brickheads.
Yeah.
You gotta try it. Try and decide. Is it hello or goodbye? Buy or deny?
Well, so you have chosen a color carefully, deliberately chosen a color. You like the
like
gold.
the green, too.
Oh! Maybe this all comes to naught because I'm going to ask you about this
Yeah.
new, after 40 years, reissue
Yep.
Victory guitar by Gibson.
Yeah.
Buy or deny.
I don't know. I mean, this is really a weird one. It's a $2,000 guitar, like in the standard color. They're like $2,000. I mean, I wouldn't actually buy it, but I don't hate it. We've never deferred. We have to make a call, right? I've never just said like, oh God, I can't decide.
Yeah, pass.
Yeah, exactly. I've never done the pass.
Well, you do have options.
Oh,
though. Sometimes we talk about, would we like to have this?
Sure.
Sometimes we say, is this reasonable to recommend
Right.
to person on the street?
Yeah. And I think a weird thing with a ton of my problems with the guitar have like almost entirely to do with you reading their marketing copy. Like if you hadn't read that marketing copy and told me this was a country guitar, I think I'd be like, this thing's awesome. Like, and I'm not really a big Gibson guy, right? Like, but I think outside of the fact that they marketed this to country people, yeah, it's a buy. I'd rather have this than a Les Paul. Yes, that.
Yeah.
I would rather have this than a Les Paul.
I'm going to agree with you, Ed. I think this is a buy.
People are like, what are we doing?
And I would not get either of the bursts. I get
Yeah,
the walnut
yeah.
or that green.
Yeah. All of them are really cool. Even the gold is really cool.
What would this be like with, and I'm putting my hand
single, yeah.
over the neck pickup.
Yeah.
Just one pickup,
It's cool.
one pickup ripper.
Yeah.
That would be cool too.
Right. Here's another thing. This is a weird one. We've never played the old one. You know, sometimes old guitars can feel a little janky, you know?
Yeah.
But like, imagine one of the old ones is like $500 to $1,000 less.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And you get the velvet bricks in it.
You get the velvet bricks. You could maybe not feel terrible about pulling one of the velvet bricks out and just having the single pickup ripper. Oh, plus it's got the toggles, which is better.
That's right.
I'd rather have the toggles.
Yes.
Velvet Bricks, I'd rather have them because my favorite band is the Velvet Bricks out of Missouri.
Yeah. The Mo bricks.
Yeah. The Velvety Missouri Bricks.
Yeah.
Check them out on Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe I'm a buy on the 1981 for sure. At $1,000 less than this. Yeah. With the toggles. Downsides of this, the push pulls.
I got the big meat mitts. Kind of hard for me to pull those knobs up.
Well, plus your grip strength is non-existent.
Oh, yeah. I can hold a straw.
Just.
Yeah.
So, sure. That's a buy.
Yeah. Total buy.
It's just goofy. Why not?
I would buy this over a Les Paul any day. This is great. We're going to see people playing these.
Yeah. What people?
The alts would play this, not the burst ones.
Country alt. Jeff Tweedy is going to sell all his Abernethys. He's just going to go all in on the victory.
Yep.
That's what you're saying.
Yep.
Okay. I'm looking forward to that.
I'm going to take pictures of this
Oh, yeah.
from the top to the bottom, the Explorer headstock all the way down to the stop tailpiece,
Yeah.
and put them up on Instagram.
That's great.
So when you're there, viewers, looking at the velvet bricks, trying to figure out when the next show is, you know,
Throw us a like, too.
yeah.
I'm really going to be stoked if we can get them up over 100 in a week or two. Okay?
That would be great.
They need it in these trying times.
Yeah, that's the challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah. Take pictures. We'll put them up on Instagram. And we'll pass them by the acceptance board over there at the Ruinous Media Network of music-related podcasts.
They've been a little more hands-on these days.
Viewers might have noticed a couple of longer form episodes.
Yeah.
I am going back and forth with the Ruinous boys on editing duties. We're trying to streamline the editing process. There's going to be a little of that till we're all on the same page, but hopefully you like it nonetheless.
The Ruinous crew, shout out.
Yeah, doing a great job.
Give them a follow.
Yep.
While you're following the Velvet Bricks on Instagram,
Yes.
go ahead and give us a follow. No, Ruinous.
Ruinous.
Yeah.
Or tell your friends to follow us too on the Instas. Why not, right?
Sure. And, go ahead and leave a review on iTunes.
Do people care about those anymore?
I think they do.
Do they?
I think it helps the algo. We got to pop the algo, John.
Oh, is that what the kids are saying? Popping the algo.
I don't know. I don't have that kid brain. I got the old man brain and it's shrinking, remember?
Oh, that's right. Well,
Yeah.
we better hurry up and
I'm sundowning. It's getting a little late in the day. I
Yeah.
got to go take my...
your
Afternoon.
Geritol.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Have fun.
All right, you too.
Okay, bye.
Bye.